Good morning, friends. If you're listening to this devotion, I need to thank you for the encouragement that you all gave me to start up this series. This is the 50th ride, and we have had 50 challenges till this day. Some were easy and some hard. For the time being, this will be the last devotion in the series Morning Rides 1, 2, and Go. I plan to restart the morning rides by 1st January 2023, for which I need your prayers and support. Let us dive into the 50th morning ride. 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 4 says, "For when Solomon was old, his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not wholly true to the Lord his God, as was the heart of David his father." One day, a farmer grabbed his shotgun to shoot at a flock of pesky crows. Unfortunately, he didn't see his sociable parrot that had joined the crows. After firing a few shots, he walked over to the fallen birds and was surprised to find his parrot badly ruffled with a broken wing. When the farmer's children saw the injured bird, they asked, "Dad, what happened to our parrot?" The father simply replied, "Bad company." Who do you spend time with? What do you like to do in your spare time? Who has had the greatest impact on your life? Who do you go to when you need advice? Now, what do all these questions have in common? I believe the answer to all these questions is influence. A simple definition of influence is the power to affect. Whether you are consciously aware of this or not, the people you surround yourself with, the activities that you are interested in, and what you watch and listen to all have an influence on you. Influence can either be positive or negative. Unfortunately for King Solomon, he found out the hard way the damage that can be caused by allowing the wrong things to have an influence in his life. Solomon had all the ingredients necessary for a long and successful reign as king, but in the end, he traded in the wisdom of God for the foolishness of the world. Solomon's failure and fall can be attributed to the negative influence he allowed his wives to have on him. God warned Solomon as a king not to multiply his wives, yet Solomon did anyway. The result was Solomon was poisoned by his passions. His lust for women opened the door for their idolatrous worship to take root in his heart. Who we spend our time with and what we spend our time doing will determine the direction our lives will go. So let's stay focused on God and allow Him to have the most influence on our life so that we too may influence others on our journey. A small prayer that I came across, and I believe as we come to the end of this 50th ride, may this be our prayer. My life shall touch a dozen lives before this day is done. Leave countless marks for good or ill, ere sets the evening sun. This is the wish I always wish, the prayer I always pray. Lord, may my life help other lives it touches by the way. Take up the challenge. Be influenced by God to influence others.